Hello, everybody. I'm Jaret Reddick. And this is a podcast. Jaret Goes to the Movies. Hopefully you have seen or heard one of my many musical endeavors. And if you have, then you know how much I love movies. This is movie commentary with no movie knowledge. This podcast is me and my friend Rich talking about movies that we like. But my name's on it because I'm famous. This is Jaret Goes to the Movies. Still. Okay, we're starting now.
Hey, Ray. How you doing?
Yeah, good, you?
Okay. Hey, can you believe this weather? Miami Beach, for Christ's sakes.
Chili Palmer. It's chilly outside, and it's chilly inside. It's a regular fucking chili fest.
How you doing, Ray?
And, well, obviously much better than you, Chili.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jaret, and this is a podcast called Jaret Goes to the Movies. With me, as always, is Rich.
Hello.
My lovely wife, Casey, is
Hi.
here. And our newest addition to the show, which we are so happy. We got so many comments on Twitter and on the Facebooks about how great it is to have Kitty Corner Will on the show. So welcome, Kitty Corner Will.
Hi, really?
We did spell his name incorrectly.
Yeah. Well, he didn't. It's not like he gave me his business card before.
We are
I
all
just knew
friends
his
with him
name was
on
Will.
Facebook.
Yeah, well.
I wasn't friends with him
I
before
thought
this
he was being
happened.
trendy.
Now tonight we've got a different. We've got a new guest, not a different guest. He's not like different. It's like,
He's a
but
little
he is
different.
elusive as shit. Like we've thought he was going to be here 17 times. Last week I found out he wasn't coming halfway through the fucking podcast.
Right.
But we would like to welcome for the first time to our show, member of the famous now Brunch Club. I believe maybe the leader of the Brunch Club.
Yeah, definitely the founder.
I will not confirm or deny.
Founder of the Brunch Club. Let's welcome John, the bass player. Everybody.
Hey!
John, the
Thank
bass
you,
player.
thank you.
Well, guys, man, it's been an insane week for me. The new Bowling for Soup album is done. We like to call it in the can in the biz. There's a lot of in the cans. You can have a soda in the can. Mm-hmm. You
put trash in the can.
You spend a lot of time in the can.
I spend a lot of time in the can. And the new album is in the can. So I'm excited about that. Go to drunkdynasty.com if you want to pre-order for the EP price. Last week, we did Willy Wonka. And it was super cool. I actually listened back to that one, and I thought it was a great tribute to Gene Wilder, and we talked a lot about him and mentioned his other movies a lot in it. And that was Casey's first movie pick.
And
So
I was right.
If you haven't heard that one, at least go look at the art, because the picture is probably our greatest
It's the greatest ever.
photo ever. But something happened in that podcast, and I want to revisit. I've never done this before.
Oh, shit.
Mostly because I've never actually listened to our podcast.
That is
but
true.
during the podcast, apparently I talked about something that had been. Let's just get to the clip. Here we go. All right, here we go.
That's
All
what I'm
I
saying.
ever wanted was like the color changing spoon in the cereal box, and we had it every week, but my brother fucking took it, and that's how my life went.
You want to know? All I ever wanted was the Han Solo sticker out of the Count Chocula, and fucking my brother didn't even eat Count Chocula. He ate Frankenberry,
Page.
and he fucking took the goddamn sticker out of the Count Chocula and put it onto his notebook, and it was the Han Solo, and it was fucking heartbreaking.
I was a only child for 11 years. I got everything I wanted. So, fuck y'all.
I don't even remember saying that. And I walked into my studio a couple of evenings ago to do a little bit of work. And there's a bowl of cereal sitting on my little makeshift space
Did you
station.
do that?
And in the bowl of cereal is the Han Solo sticker from 1977. Is that right?
Yeah.
1977 that actually came out of the fucking Count Chocula box.
Wow.
But she couldn't get a Count Chocula box because they only...
So
Casey, during the podcast, heard that there was something that was near and dear to me that I never got.
Oh, my God.
And got on the internet and fucking found it. And I have the Han Solo Star Wars picture from when I was 5 years old.
No, it's a sticker.
Sticker.
Do you have a notebook to put it
It's
on?
the exactly... Well, I'll fucking find a notebook,
keeper.
Rich.
Casey, that's so beautiful.
It is the sweetest thing. Is that the sweetest thing ever?
Absolutely.
And that's what she does.
What
Like,
are you going to do now? That's like serious next level shit.
She already knows that there's no way I can match it.
Right.
I just need to think of something super expensive to do. Like, that's the only thing I can. It's like, she gets me something amazing for my birthday and Father's Day, and I'm like, okay, your birthday. Las Vegas. Okay, done. Yeah, we're going. Yeah, let's do it. And we'll get married at the same time. So isn't it the sweetest thing that's ever happened? And so now I have this, and here's the thing, she substituted Cheerios.
I could never marry someone that does that kind of stuff
Dude,
for me.
it's been like that since she was my
I would
girlfriend.
just
Like,
feel constantly guilty.
one of the first gifts I ever got was
All the
just
time.
this, it was like, our time together, and it's like this photograph album
Right.
of like all the shit we had done, and
It
like
didn't say our time together.
I don't
I'm
know,
not
but
super
it's I
lame.
don't fuck anyway. Anyways, here's the thing. Now I've got a bowl of Cheerios in here. I don't want to get rid of it.
It's got to be
It's got a
displayed forever.
spoon. It's got a spoon and a sticker
Hey,
sticking
get-
out of it.
Get rid of the Cheerios, babe. There's just
I
a
don't know.
sticker.
Maybe I'll just eat these during the show. We'll just see how it goes.
You know those glass showcases you can get to put like an autographed basketball in?
Yeah, this thing.
Hey, just
right
put
here.
it inside there.
Surely you could just spray some shit on these Cheerios, and it makes it fine,
They
right?
just get skinnier over time. They don't really get like moldy.
I think that's in milk. I don't know if they really do that. Do they?
I don't know. Now that I think about it, I have no idea what I'm talking
Well, anyway, it was super sweet and a flashback to last week's podcast. And anyway, I appreciated it more than she will ever know, and I thought it was really,
about. You
really
should just
sweet.
appreciate the dirty eBay guy that kept that.
Right?
He's got a whole
Yeah,
collection.
I know. Yeah, chances are he has like all the shit my mom.
Who
threw away.
saves that for 20 years and just sells it on eBay?
It's not 20 years, dude.
Time traveler.
77.
77.
Oh, 77.
Time travelers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane. Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. Anyway, this is a podcast called Jaret Goes to the Movies. You can support this podcast by going to jaretgoestothemovies.com and clicking on Support Us. Our new supporters this week are Maxwell Hurst. That sounds like a famous guy. You know what I mean? Like, I bet you that guy's
Like
famous.
he has a house in California on the coast with
Somewhere.
with a lot of pools.
No, he
Maxwell
sounds
Hurst.
New York.
Maxwell Hurst. He's either a really famous dude or he owns a mortuary.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Could be one or the other.
Stop looking at me.
Sorry. All right. And Larry Bunyard as well is our new $5 supporter.
What's he sound like?
He sounds like a guy who could fix your car.
Right.
He's just your friend. Right. Everybody wants a friend named
You
Larry.
don't think he sounds like a doctor?
Maybe.
Dr.
I don't
Bunyard?
know. Dr. Bunyard? Dr. What'd you say?
I said his name correctly.
Stop it. All right. What is his name?
Bunyard.
Bunyard. What did I say? Bunyard?
Bunyard.
Shit, I'm from Texas.
Yeah, he's probably from England.
It's the worst. Let's give thanks now to our producers that we mention on the show each week. They are our longtime supporters, and let's just face it, they give us the most money. David Murray, Ashley C., Sheila Ray Wonder, Wendy Croft, Diane Small, David Dooley, Big Chris Whitehead, Lucy Murray, Chris Holt, Rodden James, and Eddie Weiss. So thank you guys, as always, for being so awesome. And Rich, how you doing? What's going on? Is everything okay?
Everything's great.
I love it. Good talk. Casey, it seems like everything's going. You're feeling great. You're back in action. Mm-hmm. Everything's okay. All right. Will, we found out this week that your name is only has one L.
That is correct.
And
it sounds the same though.
Yeah, there's no silent L. So John the bass player is here, and John the bass player and I had some funny internet exchanges because John the bass player is the guy who, if I'm not mistaken, you have the 24-string coffee table bass. Is that correct?
I used to have the 24-string coffee table bass.
Yeah. So I always had
Back
this.
in the day.
I had this weird thing against wood grain, and I guess it's just because I was like.
Oh, now you're going to back off of this
No,
because he's here in front of you?
No, I'm explaining it.
Oh.
Lay into me.
All right.
Let me
No,
have it.
no. Listen, I'm explaining it.
All right.
This is the fucking truth.
God's honest
I had
truth.
this thing about wood grain. I just never could really get my head around it. I'm just like, why are it looks like furniture. The Texas guitar that I play, I don't know if you're familiar with my music or whatever, but I play a guitar that is it has Texas stickers all over it.
It's an Axis?
It is an Access Super Sport.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it.
That guitar is wood grain. And the reason it has the stickers on it, it was my first free guitar from Ernie Ball. And they sent it. They were like, try it out, see what you think. I was like, I love it, but I'm in a punk rock band. Like, I need something like red or blue or
You
black.
can have like
or-
spalted maple.
Yeah, something like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, this literally looks like something I made with my dad in shop. You know, like, and he's not even supposed to be in the school during school hours. Like, fucking, this is weird to have this. So they just said, you know what, do whatever you want with it. And I made that Texas guitar, and that had to have been 2002 or 3. And that guitar now is like a signature Bowling for Soup thing. But because of my desire not to, play furniture instruments.
Is it just stickers?
It's just stickers.
Oh, wow.
And they have faded and faded over time, but they faded almost like paint would. So it looks real.
That's crazy.
But what's crazy is how many of them I sign that are people go and make.
Right, yeah.
And they look exactly the same. And sometimes it's paint and sometimes it's stickers or whatever, but it's not the easiest thing to round up. I think I went to like 3 stores to get all those fucking things. But I do give a lot of people shit about having a lot of strings. But I don't think that's unlike anyone who would give, say, like a Neil Peart a lot of shit for having
like an 85-piece kit,
an 85-piece drum set. And
there was a movement, I think, for bass players in the 2000s, right? Early 2000s, everyone got that low B.
Yeah.
And then suddenly they got to have a high C.
Exactly.
And the next thing you know, there's a 7-string. And everyone wanted the Spectres and the Warwicks and the kind of nebulous-looking bodies.
Right.
And everyone wanted wood grain. And not just wood grain, but like spalted maple and all like zebra wood. And I know a lot of people that kind of fell into that fad, and everyone's kind of come back to like boutique 4-string jazz basses.
But it made sense because it was those kind of bass players were playing more of an organic type of music.
Everybody was copying Claypool.
Sure. Yes.
For a long time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Who Les Claypool was was the bass player and vocalist for Primus. And also, if you're unfamiliar with Primus, they do the theme song for South Park. So, my favorite Primus song is "Too many puppies are being shot in the dark. Too many puppies. Too many puppies." I like that. Or I like Jerry as a race car driver.
Very good.
Yeah.
Jerry was a race car driver. Drove so goddamn fast.
So remember the first time you saw that video? It's still hair metal.
Yeah,
everywhere.
Exactly.
It was like the late 80s, and that came on MTV. You're like, what the hell is that?
I talk about it all the time. I talk about that time in hair metal. So like during Headbangers Ball, for example, where we got introduced to the first Pearl Jam video. Primus. There was just all of Soundgarden was actually huge on there. Like, because they kind of came in with their Nirvana thing, but stayed.
They held on to the kind of metal.
Because he fucking had long hair. It was like a whole thing. But, yeah, and they seemed metal, but they weren't. Yeah. So, my thing is, like, in 1990, I remember, like, me and my adopted brother went on a cruise for graduation. And, like, the first kid we met was just like, have you heard of this band called Nirvana and this band called Soundgarden? This whole Seattle thing is crazy. And we're like, no, but we just bought the new Ugly Kid Joe. It's, like, real good, And, there's other kinds of music that we like. I mean, we enjoy this and this. By the time we came back, that was just exploding, and obviously everything changed. And then that whole Seattle sound was trying to incorporate itself into, but just like their songs on the radio, you just didn't see how Warrant Cherry Pie fit next to fucking,
Pearl Jam.
or Rusty Cage.
Yeah,
it didn't make sense anymore. So everything was just different.
I liked everything from that Seattle area except for Nirvana. Like, I just thought Nirvana was horrible, but Soundgarden and even the 10 album from Pearl Jam, definitely Alice in Chains. Everything Alice in Chains was amazing.
I think Alice in Chains was the one that everybody could agree on. Alice in Chains was kind of like the Foo Fighters of the day. Like, they were the ones that everybody agreed upon. It was like, you know what, this is like, I'm a hair metal guy, but I love Alice in Chains. And I'm a metal guy, but I love Alice in Chains. And the first time I saw Alice in Chains, they were playing was Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax at a thing called Monsters of Rock that was coming through Dallas. And I remember they came on stage, and it was just 4 of them, and they had no backdrop, they had no big instruments, it was just them. It was at the Starplex, it was still daylight, and they came out, and I was like watching them going, holy shit.
Were they nailing the harmonies and everything?
Dude, I was like, it was just like the first time you saw the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. You're just like, well, everything is going to be different now.
Right.
You just knew it. And so that whole movement, obviously, I feel like those two, and Pearl Jam, had the most impact on everybody. And I do think that the Pearl Jam 10 album was
almost
amazing.
flawless.
It's
Almost.
so good.
Yeah.
And it's...
and then they just said, we're not going to do that anymore.
Well, yeah, and then it's like... then it's a taste thing. So it's like, one of my best friends, Kit, that's his favorite band in the world, and he goes and flies to go see them and just thinks they're the greatest, and I'm just like,
Oof.
God. I mean, I really don't care if you want to call me daughter. You can call me whatever you want. Just don't sing to me anymore. But John, it's great to have you. But so have you gone back to a 4-string bass? Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
I
You know why I think everybody did that? Is because, and I agree, so I played bass in a band before I played guitar in a band. So I'm a drummer. I'm an educated drummer. Then I started to sing, and then I got a bass, and I was like, I want a 5-string bass, but I don't know any sort of theory, so the low B just threw me for a loop. I was just like, no, I just want to be able to go higher on runs, so give me a high C. So I actually had my 5-string bass converted to have the high C instead of the low B, which is so stupid now that I know what that would have done. We could have sounded way better.
I didn't want to go that way, but Rich actually... Everything he was recording at the time was in drop Z or something ridiculous. Well, then for me to tune that 4-string down low enough, the strings are hanging off the bass.
Well, then you had the Korn bands came out, and they were doing that. They were doing that low note that's so low that it would just slap against the.
What's that guy's name? Fieldy, something like that.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, his low B sounded like the kick drum.
It did, and you know what? I mean, they had their own sound, but everybody else came out doing that, and I feel like most of the guys that were actually had a lot of strings on their bass because they could play probably started going, well, that's kind of dumb. It's like Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses. When Welcome to the Jungle came out, he came up with a 4-piece drum set that was unheard of at the time, 1988. Everybody had these huge drum sets and double bass and all this. Oh, man, he had 4 drums. Give it 6 months, everybody's just selling shit off, man. I don't need all this. I don't. I need 2 cymbals. All that shit. Well, anyway, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, is this the movie podcast? Or?
I knew that was coming. I've been trying to steer it that... I'm sorry.
Boring.
Is it really that boring?
No, I don't know. We shit to them about computer stuff, so it seemed fair.
Get Shorty, 1995. A mobster travels to Hollywood to collect a debt and discovers that the movie business is much the same as his current job. I actually feel like the synopsis on DirecTV was a lot better. It was just like, this guy gets sent to collect a debt from another guy and meets a guy that makes movies. And it was that seems more like what it was. I'm not hating it. No, I'm not, and I'm not going to hate.
Stop looking. I'm not outside.
I liked it. I liked the movie. Okay. So I just felt it was. I thought it was a mob movie, and it's not. It's a very watered down mob movie.
I thought it was a cross between a movie like Casino or Donnie Brasco or something, Ocean's 11 and Pulp Fiction, but in a very.
I feel like if you took all of those movies. And made them light.
Right.
And then poured them all into a cup.
Right. Yeah, it's like a very safe version.
That's what it would be. Yeah, so...
A palatable...
Yes. So let's dissect
Even the soundtrack.
Yeah, so let's dissect that. So the way that it jumps around from this to this to this, and the way that you don't know what's going on when these guys say this and this and this, very Pulp Fiction. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we've got the mob because we've got all these mobsters. That's fucking easy. And then what was your other one?
Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11 because... Yes,
the music, the vibe through the whole thing, the lightheartedness.
You know that bag of money at the end of the thing that they're hinting at the entire movie is going to be the downfall of whoever the worst guy in the movie is. Right. That's what's going to happen. No, I did really like it. I think what I wanted was Ocean's 11, Pulp Fiction, and I thought that's what it was.
Right. That's fair.
I think I could go back and watch it now and appreciate a lot more of it. Like
because your expectation is not
correct,
right? Yeah.
So I just thought that's what I was going to be watching. Man, I think John Travolta is so good in this.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I mean, I think he's so terrific. Like he never
It was supposed to be Danny DeVito.
was supposed to be that guy.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. It was his part.
Okay, so
They couldn't do it because of scheduling, and so he did the other part instead.
So that means that the term "get shorty" would have been.
I don't
would
know,
have, no,
yeah.
no, but it would have meant.
It's based on a book.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
based on a book.
so do you know the
It's
reason?
the same
why-
guy that wrote Jackie Brown.
The reason why Danny DeVito didn't do it because he was already obligated to do Matilda.
Oh my
Okay, don't
god!
laugh, guys.
Yeah, but that was big money though.
Yeah,
that was
okay.
big money for him.
It's a
Okay,
Roald
what year
Dahl
did
book.
Matilda come
Sure,
out?
just like
'Cause
Willy
that was
Wonka
my
and Chocolate
shit.
Factory.
Yeah,
I watched
Matilda's-
Matilda like every day for like 5 years.
Emma used to love that movie actually.
Yeah, I
a
mean, we're
lot.
closer in age than me and you, so that makes sense.
You know, but yeah, I just thought John Travolta nailed it. Just was perfect.
I thought the acting in this whole movie was amazing.
Well, they had heavy hitters here.
Yes.
You know, and as we can dive in, so we can just say director was Barry Sonnenfeld, writers Elmore Leonard, he wrote the novel, and then Scott Frank wrote the screenplay. You know what I want to do? Write screenplays. So what you're saying is that I have to take a 300-page like work that somebody spent a year and a half on and like make it to where like somebody could act it out in an hour and 45 minutes? Fuck it. I'm in. I want to be a screenplay writer. Like, I can fucking I'm a fat trimmer. I can trim the fat off. I trim the fat off chicken. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a lean fucking meat. I don't give a fuck. I'm into that.
Chicken
All right.
fat's gross.
Okay, it is gross, right? And that
It's
what
the
is that?
grossest.
What's the little white thing that's
Like the
attached to
tendony
all
thing?
Like
chicken?
a ligament or something?
Yeah, there's like a thing, and then there's like always like there's one little red.
No, that's why you can't buy like the tenders. They have that like weird.
What the
thing.
fuck is that thing?
I don't buy those anymore because that thing used to piss me off.
Yeah,
but I
I
used to
don't-
cut it all the way out
I
and
get
then
it.
throw it away.
I just eat it.
This movie stars John Travolta, who we've already said was amazing. Gene Hackman, who I love so much. It's interesting to see him play a pussy. Because Gene Hackman is always a badass.
Right.
Rene Russo. How do we feel about Rene Russo?
Love her.
Do you?
Yeah.
I didn't think you would.
She is right about this time period. Like, I don't think she's aged too great, but I mean, come on,
She sort of has.
I mean,
She has
kinda
kind of
got
a
man face.
She has a man voice.
I mean, she's got man face, too. She's grown into man
no,
face.
she has.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
now.
Grown into man face, and you can see it.
Now.
You can see it in that flick, too.
You can kind of see how it got to where it got, but when Lethal Weapon, the first it was the second one that she was in.
Yes,
but the first one she was in because she was in
Right.
2. That one, this movie, and I was all about Rene Russo. She was because I'm.
Thomas Crown Affair, was she in that?
Yeah,
the
but
same
that was
time
when
frame?
she was older, and she was naked in that, but I wasn't.
So also we have comedian Bobby Slayton, and then John Grease, who plays the dude that one of the investors, Ronnie.
Yeah.
And he was in my favorite movie of all time, Real Genius. He played Laszlo.
He was also in Napoleon Dynamite.
He was in Napoleon Dynamite as well. So, you know,
Uncle Rico?
Yeah.
Uncle Rico.
So cool seeing that dude just, you know, in this movie and kind of like in between the Uncle Rico. And it literally is like in between Uncle Rico and Real Genius.
Where's my coat?
Not one of these?
Well, do you see a black leather jacket? Fingertip length like the one Pacino wore on Serpico? Because if you don't, you owe me $379.
Well, maybe you didn't see the sign.
I
Would
seen the
not be
sign,
so-
but I didn't come to sunny Florida to freeze my ass off. You got that? So you either find my coat or you give me the $379 that my ex-wife paid for it at Alexander's.
Rino, vieni qui, puoi spiegare a questo signore? Il signor Barboni sa prestare
Wait a minute.
solamente.
Ray Bones took my coat?
No, he didn't take it. He borrowed it. Because see, somebody took his coat. So Mr. Barboni tried this other coat, and it fit him pretty good.
That was my coat.
He was wearing it to go home, but he's not going to keep it.
My car keys are in that coat.
Mr. Barboni is a good customer. You know, he works for Jimmy Cab.
I know who he works for.
So tone is set here. He didn't come to Southern Florida to freeze his ass off.
Why is there a coat room check in Florida?
Well,
anyway,
that's why it's hilarious. There's 3 fucking coats in there, and one of them ain't leather. You know, so
like the one in Serpico.
Yeah, I thought the same thing, and I just love how he just knows exactly how much he paid for it. It's going to be $379. That's how much that's going to be.
Jaret's opening a bill.
Oh, we got it! That's amazing. Is that James Stant?
That is James Stant. Music by James Stant on this program, by the way. Anybody want to chime in here? Like, I'm thinking to myself, I check a coat and you just give it to somebody else and my keys are in it. Like, rent me a car.
They know he's a mobster. They know that he owns Florida.
Yeah, and so he just takes what he wants.
He takes what he wants.
That's
He's a good customer is code for, dude.
He owns this place.
He owns this place.
Yeah. So I love that Chili goes to see him.
Punches him in the face.
You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
The door opens, but I just thought somebody else would be there to open the door, but no. He gets a punch to the face, which makes his nose look hilarious for the rest of the movie. And he just walks in and grabs his coat. And I was worried that his keys wouldn't be in there. You know, like I had anxiety over that.
Like he took the keys
out.
out.
I was just like, shit, what if the fucking keys fell out or something? He's got his jacket back.
I don't think he'll come back.
There's this whole thing. Then he, and then... So
he's at the barbershop.
We don't get to the barbershop yet, but Momo's dead when he goes into the barbershop because...
No. The first time he goes into the barbershop, he's back at the desk. He walks through the hall.
You're exactly right.
The clearing of the throat, and then he opens the door.
Right. And he shoots him in the top of the head.
He shoots him in the hairline.
Yeah. Exactly.
And now for the rest of the movie, he has a fucked up nose and a little scar up the hairline.
Then he has to walk back. You're exactly right. But as Momo's walking up the stairs, I thought... This may be the only movie that's explored the fact that mob bosses eat too much fucking pasta. And walking upstairs is hard. You know? So this guy's fucking out of breath. He's just dying. And literally. And fucking surprise! That's it. Fucking stick a fork in this guy.
But I thought that was a great way to... We can't touch him because he's Momo's. Momo then suddenly dies. Now he's touchable.
Yeah.
This man is the man. You understand what I'm saying, motherfucker? He's Mr. Bones. And you speak to Mr. Bones from now on.
Come on, you can do better than him, can't you?
Not these days, not unless you speak Spanish.
That line is so good, but the line of this scene is right when he walks in. He goes, hey... Do you cut straight hair or just fags? It's like, what? Holy shit! Is it sort of hard to watch a scene in a barbershop after Coming to America and the movie Barbershop now? Like, don't you just expect hilarity all the time?
It's a jovial place.
Yeah.
Don't stereotype barbers.
Yeah,
That's just not fair.
When I go to Supercut, it's not like that.
Do you go to Supercuts?
I go to Great Clips.
Sport Clips is kind of like that every now and then.
That's
of
where I
course
would
you go
think.
to Sport Clips.
That's where I would think you would go. Where do you go?
Welcome, buddy.
Fantastic Sam's.
You go to Fantastic...
Oh, my God. Do they even have those anymore?
Yeah,
There's
they
like
do.
2.
It's a whole thing.
I go to Great Clips.
I think if my wife didn't cut my hair, I would... Do they have, like, hairstylists that, like, take their shirts off? Is that a thing?
Yeah, he would be at,
go?
like, knockouts or something, but that's not true. You're
They have to
too
wear
snobby.
pasties.
You're right. I'd be at Saks Fifth Avenue.
He's going to be in fucking Uptown.
Yeah, that's 100%. So he's obviously asking for... who's the guy? The laundry guy. He's asking for him.
Leo.
Yeah, he's like, where's Leo? I'm like, well, Leo's dead. What, did he tell you that? Yes, Leo told me he was dead. After he died in a fiery plane crash, he came to me and was just like, I'm dead.
I love how Chili knows so much inner workings of the mob that he's not scared of the hired muscle.
Well, the thing about him is that again, he's seen it all, but not only has he seen it all, he's figured out how to work through it all. He's been in the game long enough to know, hey, I can diffuse the situation by making eye contact, by being like, hey, you're going to get a gun? He's only been shot at 3 times ever. That's crazy.
Twice by accident.
Yeah, and the one where he says that counted.
Right.
Well, so we see the meeting with the dry cleaner's wife. Yeah, I mean, like, she was totally making a pass at him, and I feel like he should have followed through with that.
What did you think of her? She was like oddly not attractive, but still probably would do her.
She's probably beautiful on the inside, Rich.
I was actually going to go the opposite way of that. I was going to say oddly attractive. You're a glass half empty guy. I'm a glass half full guy.
Right, that's for
She
sure.
was
So-
like projecting accessibility.
Yeah, well,
and she had her hand on his leg. So.
Yeah,
that
and
always
y'all
helps.
clearly have different perspectives on cups. Like, I'm
Like,
saying.
I would have banged her, but I wouldn't have called her.
yeah, well, I mean, if she had
He only
300
would have not called her just to, like, act like she wasn't calling him also. You know what I mean?
So in this, and so did you read this book?
No,
Will?
I did not.
Okay, so in this
Can you read
scene-
this book?
I probably could.
Okay.
There's a sequel to this called Too Cool.
Yeah, and I read on the internet today
Cool.
multiple
Be cool.
times that it may be the worst sequel of all time.
We
Yeah,
have to
I
watch
didn't
it.
watch
No,
it.
Grease 2
Yeah,
is the worst
we must-
sequel of all time.
Yes,
No.
that's true. Grease 2 is terrible. Stop singing.
I didn't.
Smooth
Thank
Rider
you,
was
Rich.
an incredible song.
Thank you, Rich.
I didn't-
Michelle
No.
Pfeiffer on top of the ladder?
Fuck
That's not
no.
you kidding?
Oh,
I did an
There's
interview
two of them. I
yesterday
quit.
with a radio station in Ireland, and they asked me, they said, hey, so you do this podcast called Jaret Goes to the Movies. What is a movie that's so bad that it's good? And I go, that's easy. Grease 2. Because how are you going to follow up Grease? Grease is just well done. It's this place, this
You
thing
don't
that's been
follow
going
it up.
on.
Yeah, you
It's
don't.
been going. They almost made fun of it without making fun of it. Grease 2 is awesome.
So you'd love Arthur 2?
I don't want Arthur 2, no.
Harry's in.
Jesus Christ.
How you doing? I'm Chili Palmer.
Oh, Jesus. If I have a heart attack, I hope you know what to do.
Where you been, Harry?
Have we met? I don't recall.
We just did. I told you my name's Chili Palmer.
You're in pictures, right? Did you ever stop to think what would happen if I had a heart attack?
Look at me, Harry.
I'm looking at you.
I want you to keep looking at me right here.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Do you know what to do if somebody has a heart attack?
No.
Call 911.
Call 911.
Right, you call
Give them
911.
You
aspirin.
don't touch them because they'll sue you.
Haven't they changed CPR now? Like, don't you not breathe into their mouth?
I don't. Yeah, it's like the chest compressions are more important, but I think the breathing
Staying
thing
alive.
still makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Staying alive. You know
Yeah.
that thing, the rule.
Yeah.
I think I'm checking out.
Are you?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I just can't. I can't do this under these circumstances, guys.
Right. Well, at least you said it.
I know.
Casey is going to bed.
I'm not going to bed. I'm going to go drink wine with Julie.
Are you going to Julie's house?
Yeah, but I don't know. I can do this if I know what the movie is. I literally have never even heard of this movie, so I like to have no feedback.
It's okay, Jay. Okay.
And
You're
not
the
even
worst.
and he's not even being as douchey as usual, which is usually all of
I'll
my
be more
material.
douchier. Here we go. Douchey.
Amp up the
Turned
douche.
on.
Tell her.
Well, it's simple. It's basically about a guy who owes a Shylock $15,000, and he's about 3 weeks over on the VIG. That's the interest you have to pay.
I know what Fig is.
Anyway, this dry cleaner, let's call him Leo, right? He's scared. He doesn't know any better. He leaves town. So Leo gets on a plane, but the plane sits there, doesn't move. And they announce over the PA system there's some kind of mechanical problem. They'll be there maybe an hour. But keep your seats in case they get it fixed sooner. So the guy's nervous and in no shape just to sit there, sweat it out. So he gets off the plane, he goes into the cocktail lounge, and he starts throwing them down, one after another. As a matter of fact, he's still in the lounge when the plane crashes on takeoff. So when the guy finds out it was his flight, he can't believe it. If he had stayed on the plane, he'd be dead. And right now, he knows his luck has changed. And if everybody thinks he's dead, he won't have to pay back the 15 or what he owes in the VIG.
Yeah, this movie is super meta. It's almost like a movie making Inception, right? No.
I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now. No, but I do want you to
Embellish.
explain it to me.
Time's moving slower.
The movie is telling a story
Okay.
about the story that we're watching,
Right.
but he's trying to sell the movie about him telling the story, which is a story itself. So it's like Inception. And then in the movie, they do a movie, we find out at the end, about this story.
So it's a movie and a movie about a movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Way
yeah,
to give
exactly.
it away.
I didn't see a spinning top or anything, though.
No, there was no spinning top.
Yeah, so he's trying to sell this story that's going on. He doesn't know how it's going to end. Everywhere he goes...
Because it hasn't ended.
Correct. Yeah,
Right.
so he pitches... But, I mean, isn't that life?
But isn't
like,
that great, though? I mean,
I could fuck it... Like, everybody's like, you should write a book. Yeah, but I don't know how it ends. I'm like, so I'm never going to fucking finish this thing. Seriously, I will never finish it, because I'm going to just die.
yeah.
And nobody else is fucking getting in on my book.
Just always carry a pen in your hand. So
No,
that you can,
even
on
then.
your deathbed, you can
Yeah.
be writing
No,
the
I
the
saw
last
what
page.
happens when somebody could throw me a fucking surprise party after 2 flights of stairs.
Momo.
I'm out. I'm fucking done. Have you seen me lately? Jesus Christ, I look like a fucking goddamn gangster. I just
I feel
don't
like
have
you
the
could
pull.
do more stairs than Momo can.
I could totally do more.
Yeah, you don't
stuff.
need near that much pasta, surely.
Momo
I don't like-
couldn't pick up
How
any toys in the
killer,
backyard.
How killer is the fucking name Momo? Like
I was thinking the same thing.
I love that name. Like it just
Do you
Momo.
want me to call you Momo now?
Maybe. I mean, I feel like Momo could be like it could literally be something you call your grandmother or the fucking boss of the mob.
That's true. That's absolutely true. I could totally hear Momo is just a grandmother.
Oh, I just call my grandmother Momo.
Yeah.
And also,
like if you're in Hawaii, her nickname is absolutely Momo.
I don't know what the fuck.
That's not topical?
No, I don't know what Hawaii has to do with anything.
Yeah, there's a new movie coming out called Momau or Malmo or something with The Rock in it.
Christ.
It's a Disney movie.
Yeah, you're digging
it's a Disney
deep over
movie.
here.
Everyone's going,
You are
what an
really
idiot.
digging deep.
You have kids, right? Okay, just checking.
All
right, this
not
is where
that I know of.
This is where we first see Renee Russo. And we talked about it earlier.
Man face.
Absolutely super hot. Not yet, though.
Dude, but she's starting to take form.
It's starting to. But she's still
you
super
see the
hot.
hint of man face.
Yeah, so...
Dude, when she's standing at the top in her little Juliet balcony.
Oh, with like the soft light on her with the little glow around her.
Oh, my God. But still.
I could stand at the top of that balcony with that light.
And look, and you know who he would look like? Juliette Lewis.
Oh, no.
I made that up. I don't know.
Damn it.
That's the first thing that entered my
Dude,
mind.
I was like, I'm sitting here.
You're like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man now. I don't know what to do.
I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, name someone hot. Name someone hot. Name someone hot.
Damn it.
I just have a thing for pale-skinned redheads. Like, that's my thing.
She moved to Ireland.
I actually, when I was watching this movie and I'm looking at her, I actually Googled, where are all the pale-skinned redheads? They're all in Scotland. There's 13% of the population of redheads are in Scotland.
Yeah.
That's the highest population in a country.
Yeah, they used to say that gingers were going extinct, but apparently they figured that out.
Right. So in Scotland, there's 13%.
Okay.
And they have Scottish accents, which I'm totally into.
Okay.
Why are you always dating blonde chicks?
But have you actually ever heard a real Scottish accent, though?
You can't understand it.
I don't care. I just like
You
accents.
like the ones on television.
It doesn't matter. I just like accents.
He doesn't want to talk to him.
Okay.
Right. So redheads,
Yeah, that's a
pale
good
skin, accents.
Right.
And I actually started Googling how to move to Scotland. I was in this rabbit hole for like an hour.
You gotta
Yeah.
You're gonna need that leather jacket from Florida.
That's fine.
Secondly,
I like cold weather and I like rain.
You need to learn to play golf.
I don't like golf.
But you're gonna have to fucking figure it out if you're going to Scotland, okay? And then third,
stay away from my wife.
Stay away from Will's wife. And fourth, I'll see you
a redheaded Scottish
every other year.
She's not Scottish, but she's pale redhead.
Look out for that guy.
Yeah. That's why he
So
doesn't
why are
come
you
to my
always dating
house.
blondes?
I had dated one blonde.
So as I was watching it, I was like, fuck, what is Rich going to say about her? Because I remember, like, didn't she used to be, like, super hot? And I didn't know if I thought she was hot yet. There's, like, she's in the Lakers shirt, and she's telling him that he's the fucking Sherlock, and she's got it all figured out, and I thought that was super sexy, like her just being in a Lakers shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And then she comes in and changes, and then we see her in her panties, and I'm thinking, okay, she's going to 100% take her shirt off. And then she doesn't, and then this balcony scene happens, and Juliette Lewis is standing there. And it's just like, I don't
remember being there.
Yeah. You know? But I wondered, like, I wrote down, what do we think about this girl?
Yeah, I would have been happy to grow old with her, knowing what she looks like now. If I had fallen, because that's my thing. It's like, if I fall in love with you as you look now, it doesn't matter what you look in 20 years. It doesn't matter.
So you're
it's
just
how
saying
I see
that
you when I first meet you.
Okay, so you're saying that, like,
getting misty over
you
here.
just
That's really
need to be, you need someone to come blow your mind, and then fuck it, biscuits and gravy.
As long as I'm like,
don't
I'm invested.
moisturize anymore. It's fucking.
I'm not
like,
saying throw yourself off a cliff after we meet.
Well,
I'm just
now
saying,
that's a completely different paint job. That is completely different.
I'm just saying, I always see the person I'm with the way I saw her when I first met her. That's all.
Why don't you see them the way that you see them when you wake up next to them? What the fuck does it matter?
I don't know. That's just how my brain works. I
I
don't
know, but like, why would you see someone differently than they are right now? Like, that's what they
You don't
look
do
like.
that?
No.
No, nobody
even
does
know
that.
How do you know, though?
How do I know what? I know because I know the person that I wake up to every day, or person that I know every day, and that's who the person is. I mean, I don't. That's like saying that you fucking, like, your relationships are built upon your first interactions with people and shit, which is
I don't think
fucking
that's what
crazy.
it's saying at all.
I feel like it is.
What's Rich's deal?
Oh my god! I don't have enough of those. Holy shit! All I'm saying is I want Ygritte from Game of Thrones. That's all
I know you do, man, and I get it.
I think she has a boyfriend.
I think she's got hygiene issues, but I'm just going to leave that there.
Well,
she's living in a fucking cave.
Agreed. So. Yeah, in the show, there's definitely some shit. I mean, I'm glad they bathed first, but here's the thing. Like, and I wonder about this a lot. Like, there has to come a point where you just don't care anymore, right?
Well, if you're living in a fucking cave too, then
yeah, exactly. So smells just sort of go away, right, for both of you. But I think there's certain things you don't do.
Get HPV.
Yeah. Like let's say there's no. Let's just say this: Michael Douglas wouldn't have been in that scene. You picking up what I'm putting down?
I'm not smelling what you're cooking. I'm not.
How are you going to drop
taking
that?
a dude and Ygritte, she's got
Explain what you're talking
crazy
about.
pit hair.
He got HPV.
We were talking about HPV earlier and
by
how all guys have HPV.
eating vagina. And
then
so,
he got it from
and
whoever
then
he
it
ate
turned
the
into,
vagina.
and it turned into cancer or whatever. Well, I mean,
No,
do
you
you not?
don't.
But here's the thing: like I pretty much have done that in every situation I've ever been in.
But have you dated Cave Girl?
No. Well,
And so
actually, hold on. Let me think back because.
Does it need to be Cave Girl to get HPV on your...
No, he's just saying... I would think...
The chances of you going into the area where you could get that with Cave Girl are
Let's be
pretty
completely
slim.
honest right now.
Yeah, please.
Let's be completely honest.
Do it.
If you're in that situation and you're fucking... you're down there and like this is going to happen... You have two things that... let's just say it's like A or B. Like, are you thinking HPV or are you thinking... Can I get my mouth on that without throwing up?
What? Where are you going with this?
Because it's gonna smell really
We're
bad.
right here. Like, we're right here. Yeah.
I think that.
Wait, who are we?
I think you might take a run at it, but you could fucking pass out.
No, but I think that bad smell to you at that point would smell good.
Oh, it's time and place. And
exactly.
and
what bad smell?
You're a cave dude, and you stink too, so you probably don't even smell it.
So you don't.
It's all
smell.
relative.
Are we back to Ygritte? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We never stopped being on Ingrid.
We did go to Michael Douglas and bring HPV.
We stepped off that real quick.
Yeah. And just so everyone understands what we're talking about, Casey was talking about 80% of guys have HPV and they're carriers. And that girls are fucked because they're just going to get it or whatever. I don't know.
No,
and then,
girls
then
are
we
not,
talked about
hold on,
Michael Douglas was eating a girl out that had HPV. It got on his mouth, and then he got cancer in his mouth.
That's correct. So he
the shit gives you cancer in
That's
your
what
mouth?
they say now.
That's what they say.
Yeah. But I mean, like, what's... Okay, here's
I'm
the
not touching Cave Girl.
I know, but what kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to be scared of cancer? Fuck that.
I think Rich just wants to date a redhead.
You get in there. Yeah.
What if she gives you mouth cancer?
Any girl,
you know what?
There's any redheads out there with HPV in your crotch, I'm still okay with it.
Mark that.
Roadhouse. Literally fire crotch.
That's a federal officer. Most likely DEA. He moves his leg, you look for the bulge. You savvy bulge? Good. That's his backup piece. Hey, try it without looking right at him if you can. What's your name? Yayo Portillo. All right, Yayo, you know he's there. Just forget about him. I'm gonna get up. As soon as I'm gone, you sit down in the same seat I'm in. You feel something under your ass that's a key to a lockup where your $500,000 is.
I'm going to ask you guys a serious question, and I'm not hating. I'm not. I swear to God. I'm not being a dick. But is this guy playing Samuel L. Jackson?
That's who got the role first. That's who they were trying to get for the role.
Okay, so they couldn't get him,
Right.
and this is who they got.
They did a casting call, and they said, we need a Samuel L. Jackson type.
Right, and why not get him? He's in every other goddamn movie.
No, you have to be pretty
Tarantino
shitty
was
not
connected
to
to it because Tarantino talked Travolta into
That's right.
taking the role.
Okay. So they did. So as every single fucking scene this guy's in, I'm just like, it's weird. It's just like he's just being.
Just like Sam could do that.
Yeah.
Sam impression.
He's like, it's like almost like this movie is like mobster movie light. He's like Samuel L. Jackson light.
That movie is, like you said, it's Ocean 11 or Usual Suspects for your grandparents.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's safe.
Like
it's
nothing
accessible.
happens. There's no blood.
Campy.
People get shot and beat the shit out of no blood ever. And like, and again,
It's a watered down version.
I did
agree.
like it. It just didn't. It never.
The director,
okay,
didn't like it either, and he directed it.
Yeah.
Because he thought it didn't have enough action in it.
There's no grit.
Until it got such a great response from the audience. And then he was like, "Oh, okay. I guess people like it."
It's like Disney did a mobster movie.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That is spot on.
But it doesn't make it bad.
It doesn't make it bad. Exactly. It makes it a different. It's like this. You can go to Six Flags, and you could ride the Judge Roy Scream. It's a roller coaster that has 8 hills, and you're done.
Right.
That could be thrilling to a lot of people.
Right.
To a lot of people, it could be like, that was fucking stupid. I want to go to where that thing is times 200.
I'm going to get on the Titan.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is that maybe this probably wasn't the movie for guys that liked maybe Goodfellas or maybe it was, but the whole time you're thinking some fucked up shit's about to happen. Right. Here's the thing that I thought the whole time. I just kept going, I don't want anything bad to happen to Chili. I don't want anything bad to happen. And when the guy actually hit him in the stomach or whatever, I was just like, oh no, something bad happened to Chili. And he hit him, and you said you weren't going to do that. And then he threw a guy over and dropped the bolts on him, and it was just like, okay, everything's just fine.
Yeah, they almost do treat him like he's a superhero.
They do, yeah. And he gets away with that, and he acts it perfectly.
Yeah.
He just is. He's like, it was believable, I thought when he walked up to each of those guys and like got in their faces, and he actually didn't even get in their faces. He stood there, looked at them in the eyes, like I felt like they all fucking believe it. Like,
right.
Okay, I'm not gonna fuck with this guy. But the Samuel L. Jackson thing, like, had he been in this, I think it takes a turn to a completely different motion picture.
I don't think it would be as good because it would have given too much gravitas to that character, and I think the way that he played the black
Lindo,
Lindo,
Delroy Lindo.
That guy, I think he gave it just enough weight that I could believe that he was in the position of sort of a gangster,
right?
That he was,
but a business owner as well.
But
he owns a business,
sort of half legit, but half they are heavies. They kind of knock their way into the businesses they're in. They loan money and they're going to kick your ass if you don't give it back to them.
There's nothing menacing. There's nothing menacing about the guy,
right?
No,
but there's not supposed to be. Nobody
or the John Grease character as well,
which I thought Samuel L. Jackson would have played it way too intense.
Right. Yeah,
way too intense.
He'd been like,
Jules
I'm reading
Winfield.
a goddamn script, and he'd have been like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Okay, I'm not going to read it ever again. I just do not say a motherfucking thing.
I really liked all of the characters. I liked all of the cast. I liked all of the acting. And yes, it is watered down. Absolutely 100% agree with that. And for some reason, I just love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies.
You judge it on its own merits like that, it's a good movie.
Well, obviously, the cast is crazy. I mean, it's just from beginning to end, other people coming in. At the end, we've got fucking Penny Marshall and fucking, they actually go and fucking get Harvey Keitel to be in the thing. I mean, they definitely had star power. What was the budget of this movie?
If they had a big budget, it was all to the cast. I know John Travolta got paid $3.5 million for it. Let's circle back to Yayo. So why did they have to meet in the airport? Like, why did that have to go down in the airport? The whole thing seemed like it could have been completely avoided if they had just all left the airport, made the switcheroo, and then come back, you know what I mean? And then he just flown out.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought the same thing. I'm like, and also, like, why the fuck is this guy still sitting here? We went through 35 minutes of the movie, and that poor fucker's just still like, he's just staring at the locker. And maybe he would do that too if it's $500 million or what. Yeah. I mean, I don't remember how much it was.
But it's just why wasn't the drugs coming off of the baggage claim the big deal instead of just some money in a locker?
So here's the deal.
He could say, I found this key.
The budget of this movie was $30 million.
Okay.
Opening weekend,
I'm assuming they did not pay John Travolta 20 of that.
Well, that's just it. So it basically grossed $115 million. So
they could have taken a percentage.
A success, yeah. But yeah, I agree with the. Have you ever dealt in like airline lockers or whatever?
I first saw you in one of those.
Did you?
Not in airline lockers, but in an airport.
You first saw me in an airport. I don't know what that means.
He was stalking you.
That's creepy as fuck.
No, I was flying out. I was either flying out or I was picking. No, I think I was picking up my kids, or we were flying. I can't remember. We were in DFW though, and I saw you guys walking by with your guitars and stuff. I recognized Chris right away. I was like, "Oh, that's that Bowling for Soup band that's from Denton," because I knew you guys were, quote unquote, from Denton.
Sure.
And I totally recognized Chris right away.
Yeah, he used to be the guy. We would all stay away from him.
So no one would know.
Yeah, like, so back in the early days, he was so recognizable that we just let him be on his own. And so there would always be a crew guy with him, but we'd be like, where are you going to eat? We're going to go eat somewhere else.
Poor guy.
Because it's like wherever he was, he just drew so much attention.
Yeah.
And then, you know, as
because no one looks like Chris. He's
correct.
So I mean, it's like boom.
As
Bowling
shit got
for Soup.
more and more crazy, you know, then it all changed. I mean, you know, Gary could always go do whatever the fuck he wanted, but
drummers.
Yeah, but well, that's cool. Were we carrying our guitars?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were guitars in the pack that were being carried. I don't know if you were carrying them.
Did you have people to do that for you?
Yeah.
We do now, but
Like,
I mean,
as you're
I'm
walking
wondering
in,
like
like,
what year that would have been.
This was right after my first divorce, so 2001, 2-ish.
Oh, okay. So we actually probably were carrying our main guitars in gig bags.
Yeah.
At that time, because they would let us check them for free back then and put them in the closet up front, and then we would check one each. And then we were smuggling merch everywhere we went. So that was all going into our suitcases. So we'd have 2 outfits and a shitload of T-shirts in our merch. And that's crazy. You never told me that before.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah. Well, I mean, that would have been fucking important in our relationship.
Yeah, maybe.
Just because you've known who I am.
Saving it for the 46th podcast.
Yeah, God damn it. I'm fucking famous as shit.
Where do you go from here? It's hard
Even
to
you
tell.
recognize me.
Now it's all downhill.
I'm so famous, even Rich recognizes me.
10 years ago. Actually, 15.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
A long
Holmes.
time.
Although I was super embarrassed when I first met you because I never heard of Bowling for Soup.
But I don't approach you like you're supposed to know that. Like, I'm more like, hey, I play in a band. What band do you play in? Well, I'm in a band called Bowling. I mean, it's not like I expect you to know that.
I was like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are kind of pop music, but you were like a niche pop. So if you weren't into that niche, like I wasn't into punk.
Yeah.
So I only knew like one song, which was The Girls All the Bad Guys one.
Okay, so that was 2002 then. Or 2003.
No, I'm saying when I met you now.
Oh,
when I
okay.
met you.
Yeah.
That was the only song I really knew.
But now you are aware that I have a shitload of hits.
I am regularly reminded that you have a shitload of hits.
When am I going to meet you?
We can meet anytime you want, Will.
I've got to re-meet you.
Will with one L.
I met you. I was completely tore up.
You were. When I walked into that
trash.
fucking room, so
John
if you guys
is in
go
the video.
back, if you guys go back to the podcast where Rich had just had the party,
that we did Happy Gilmore.
Maybe I don't know.
It was Happy Gilmore, and you did the
it's on Nintendo.
Yeah, you did that song, and we did the video. John's in the video, helping me pour that gigantic beer.
So that's what I was going to bring up.
You're welcome.
So I was wondering was that a gigantic beer or a champagne?
No, that was
a beer.
And so when I walked in, so Casey and I,
or something?
Casey and I were just being
I
dicks.
don't remember what it was.
And we're texting Rich the whole time, like, dude, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. We're going to be really. And he was real worried that nobody was going to come. And we walked in, and he was just like, we did it! And he was already just hammered.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of you guys,
He was in the living room twerking the Katy Perry.
well, no.
I saw it.
So I was there when all that happened. But
scary.
yeah, so.
Because you got video of it.
Yeah, and apparently, if you buy the whole spread from Chick-fil-A, don't load up on the chicken salad sandwiches.
No.
Nobody eats those.
No.
They want the fucking nuggets.
They want the nuggets.
All right, this is the plan. I want the limo guys to sit in these chairs, not on the couch. You got that? Yeah. No, keep the blinds open. I want the light in their eyes. I'm going to sit at the desk, and I don't want you to introduce me. Just start talking. And I want you to stand here behind them as they sit down. You understand?
Well, yeah. They'll be looking at you, but they don't know who you are.
Yeah, that's right. They'll be saying, who is this guy, right? But you don't say anything. Do not tell them who I am, okay? Don't introduce me.
Yeah, well, I got to say something to him.
These are easy instructions. This fucking scene right here actually made me a little bit mad. Like,
Yeah.
do
you got anxiety?
Oh, I got anxiety a lot.
Gene Hackman is
But
amazing.
here's
though.
why.
This was Hackman's best scene.
Absolutely.
Here's why I
Yeah.
didn't get like an anxiety attack, because I'm like, well, what the fuck are they gonna do? It's watered down fucking gangster shit. I mean, it's not like, you
Is
gonna
this like the beach? Nothing happens.
You're gonna fucking show me the gun? Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. See you guys later. You know, I mean, yeah, but fuck. All he had to do was just shut up.
I've said for years and years and years now that Gene Hackman is probably one of the greatest actors that's ever lived, ever.
Not just probably. So it's the craziest fucking story, and I hope to God they figure out some way to make a movie about it or write it down. But Robert Duvall, Dustin Hoffman, and Gene Hackman were all roommates, best friends, like living in fucking, like just trying to make it as actors.
Right.
Dude, did you hear the names I just said?
I know.
Like, Dustin Hoffman is arguably like the
Second best?
second best actor of all time. Who's first?
Gene Hackman.
No.
Oh, you just said Gene Hackman.
No, I would. He is so good, though. Robert Duvall is good, too. Who's the greatest actor of all time?
I mean, honestly, Gene Hackman is on the #1 slot until I can think of someone to knock him off.
Okay, so if you...
There are a lot of
I'm not
guys up
saying
there.
he's-
Like John Turturro's up there. That guy's solid.
Well,
a lot of guys.
yeah, but
Eric Roberts. I hope he's not
He's
listening.
the
Oh my
best.
God! If he ever hears this, this is going to crush him.
Poor
guy.
fucking Eric Roberts. Dude, he had it made. And then his sister was fucking made it.
Just carry his sister's bag.
Now, is Julia Roberts...
a full sister?
No, hold on. Here's the thing I think about... I just think about
Have a fish
her
mouth?
as...
Can you fit a Yugo in her mouth?
I think she's just
Okay.
royalty to me.
No.
I think she's so
Gross.
beautiful and so...
She's got that laugh, which is pretty awesome. It's a little played out at this point.
What are
but
you,
she's
what are
not
you
that hot.
saying about her mouth?
You could fit a Yugo
She's got
in
a
it.
fish mouth.
She got
That is
Steven Tyler mouth.
Fucked up, man. What?
She's got giant Steven Tyler mouth.
You're
for sure.
agreeing with this whole mouth thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I don't know, man.
She
I
doesn't
think
do it for
Julia
me.
Roberts...
Should we take it back?
Nobody's a Julia Roberts. Okay, let's go back. Here we go. Who, top 2 actors of all time in your head right now? Go, Rich.
Okay, Gene Hackman. Can you come back to me on the second one?
Yep. Go, Will. 1L.
Oh, crud. I didn't have time to prepare.
Okay. There we go. We're going to go to John, the bass player. No, top
Okay,
2.
greatest.
Top
like
2.
My top 2 favorite that I like to watch and listen to. And
Who
think are
you
awesome,
would
Christopher
say...
Walken.
Okay, good
I'll watch
one.
him all day.
Okay, and what... Okay, wait. #1 Christopher Walken performance of all time.
The Dead Zone.
Jimmy.
You know, it's supposed to be.
You say tomato. I say tomato.
You know what? We'll come back to that. Who's number 2?
I'm stuck on that.
say
I like John
potato.
Turturro.
I totally saying that to
Tomato.
my daughter
a
the
lot.
other
I think
day.
he's an awesome
Tomato.
character actor.
Yeah, agreed.
Potato.
Okay. Rich, we're coming back to you. Number 2.
Wait, is it Keanu Reeves? No, it's not Keanu Reeves.
Are you sure?
I mean, I guess I'd have to say like someone like Robert De Niro.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why
it's such
wouldn't
an
it be Robert
it's
De Niro?
easy. It's such
Yeah,
an
but no, but
easy.
here's the thing. If it's easy, then maybe it's true.
I know, but I'm not thinking of who I actually think of this. I know it's Gene Hackman. I have another person that's on
say
this.
it.
I just can't think of it. I'm just blanking it right
Okay,
now.
you ready for mine?
But Robert De Niro is easy though.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
What's
is-
Eating Gilbert Grapes?
Um,
Fantastic.
I think What's Eating Gilbert Grape, like that performance of and him just being that young,
yeah.
and just the way that he's played it out as he's gone. I mean, I just don't know that he's touchable as an actor.
Can
he's,
Go ahead.
Sure.
Sorry.
Kat, you want to argue against
That
him?
was going to counterpoint, yeah.
Okay.
I would say that those performances that you're talking about are mostly just angry acting, but When he did Blood Diamond, he sold me. I was like, okay.
Rich is hating on shit.
So here's the thing.
Have you seen Blood Diamond?
No, but I don't. Look, you're the one that made me watch. You made me watch The Island. I disagree.
What?
I think
You're thinking of the beach. I'm saying
The
Blood.
beach, that's it.
Blood Diamond.
I don't fucking care.
Okay.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? He is insanely deadly in that. I mean, just deadly. It's so
I think
believable.
he yells a lot.
No, he doesn't.
I think he went full retard. You never go full retard.
Okay, that's a fucking fantastic quote.
Every now and then you've got to go full retard.
That's awesome.
And obviously, I think the number 2 actor is easy.
Okay.
Brad Pitt. It's easy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
He's the second greatest
He actually
actor of all time.
is really great.
Dude, he's the fucking second
he's
greatest
seriously
actor of all
good.
time.
He's really great.
Yeah, we're not supposed to think he's good.
No, not
We're
at
supposed
all.
to make fun of him.
Right.
Talk shit.
He's
but-
way too beautiful
But he's
to be
really
that
good.
Yeah.
Dude, he actually... now, is everybody fucking with me right now?
No, I'm totally on board.
Think all the way back to 7 and think about the role he played in that.
What's in the box?
Some of the lines he fucking... So he's got a library card. He's fucking Yoda?
Dude,
Some
go
of the shit
to
he delivers
fucking...
in 7?
Go to the Thelma and Louise. Like, you loved him. California.
I can't believe you've never seen 12 Monkeys.
You loved him, and I haven't seen 12 Monkeys.
He's really good in that.
Well, let's fucking
He's
watch
good
it.
in everything.
It's good.
It's just
He
we're
is
not
good in
supposed to say that because he's Brad
pretty.
Pitt.
Yeah.
And
He's
he's
pretty.
so fucking pretty, but he's really good.
Exactly.
And
You
his
know what?
life
You
is-
know who else gets that? Jennifer Lopez. She's actually a great actress. She really is a great actress. But she's a pop star. She's this. She was married to Puff Daddy or whatever.
And she
I
has
thought she was
shitty
just
movies.
I thought she was just a fly girl.
She does make shitty movies. That's just it. So she
Yeah.
picks terrible scripts.
Right. Well, I don't think she picks them. I think she takes them because that's what comes to her.
Well.
But no, I don't think she's a bad actress at all.
All right. So we're agreed. Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, 2 greatest actors of all time.
Cheek man.
What is this other movie you're doing first, Harry?
Well, Harry, let me answer this one. First of all, who am I talking to? Am I talking to him or am I talking to you?
You can talk to me.
That's what I thought. Let me put it this way. Outside of freaks, it's none of your fucking business what we do.
Oh. Hey, here it is right here. This is the project. Mr. Lovejoy.
I think this is the line of the movie. Who am I talking to?
Yes.
You or him?
I was just going to
Because
say that.
it's so genius.
It's the best.
Because
ever. I think about this all the time.
And it's never been said. So, like, if you're going to go with, like, okay, what makes this mob movie different from other mob movies? It's this line.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Right. Everyone calm down. I'm in charge.
Right.
You
Yeah,
look at
give
me.
me eye contact.
It
Don't-
establishes him as the alpha.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he's just like, hey, and also, who am I talking to here?
Because
You know?
I don't want to be talking to you if I'm actually talking to you.
Well,
Exactly.
then Delroy Lindo says me, and he goes, "That's what I thought."
There's
That's
no
amazing.
There's no good.
This is what
cop,
I'm
bad
talking
cop.
about. It's like, yes, this is watered down. Yes, it doesn't have the high stakes that Casino and Goodfellas does, but it's got the dialogue and the acting and the cast is just so great. I just love it so much.
Yeah, I think the acting is great. The dialogue is great. I will say this, and I don't want to hate. Had we not been doing this for the podcast, I probably wouldn't have made it through the whole thing.
Same.
Yeah.
I had to give it 3 runs.
Yeah.
I saw it when it came out in the 90s and didn't really care for it then, but it was on the heels of Usual Suspects and Pulp Fiction, and you're set up for all this ultra-violent... And
Exactly.
and then Tarantino dialogue, which is hands above Leonard. It just is.
Yeah. He's the...
So
dude,
your
he's-
expectations are way the
They
fuck
are.
up here.
Yeah.
Leonard wrote
And you see
Jackie
this
Brown,
movie-
though.
I know that, but Jackie Brown isn't the best Tarantino film, and it's slow as fuck.
Yeah.
True.
So your expectations are so high, and you see this, and you're like, meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I mean, I did,
so,
but
so
you
I
guys
told
did.
Rich I'm finally going to fucking show up and do this, right?
Yeah.
So I stopped by fucking movie trading company and bought it for like $3. Thank you, and that helps me make my point. And went home, started it, got distracted, wandered off, started cooking
Yeah.
some food. Was like, fuck. Started it again. I finished it as I'm getting ready to come over.
You
here.
motherfucker.
Seriously,
I know when you did
it was
because
it was like the last 15 minutes. I could never finish it. I tried. I had to watch start it 3 times.
your fucking Xbox came on. That's when you were watching it.
Did you? You're watching
Your
the
little
Xbox.
profile
You
pop-up.
Xbox.
This is me
stalking
being honest.
motherfucker.
I wasn't actually even going to bring this up. I fucking fell asleep during this movie. I did.
If I could get past this mic, I would cheers you.
Dude, I fell asleep, and I had texted Casey today. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna watch the movie early in the morning. You watch it when you get home, and that'll be great.
Was it just not interesting?
What
was it about?
I just found it that I just didn't think anything happened.
Okay.
It didn't feel like there was ever when he punches him in the face, it's like, okay, shit, here we go. Now some shit's about to get fucked up. And then it was
okay, then you're on board with like Barry Sonnenfeld's thing was like, there's not enough action in this movie.
I don't know if it's action. Maybe the dialogue was slow too.
Edge.
I actually felt like even like the Danny DeVito character wasn't used correctly. And that's, again, I'm not being a dick. I just felt like he could have been way more cocky. And it could have been a lot more vibrant and just interesting. Again,
Casey just walked back in the room and
I didn't hate the movie. I didn't. I liked it, but I just felt like I was getting robbed of a Quentin Tarantino motion picture. That's what it felt like.
It didn't live up to anything.
It did.
It was very...
No,
I wonder why you would make a sequel to this. Like, why would
that
you
seems
even
silly.
do it? It seems so silly.
I think it was because it did so well.
It got really good reviews.
Yeah, it did so
Rotten
well.
Tomatoes, across the board, everyone loved it.
Again, because guy number one, who's over here that just needs to go see it. Because I could let... My son walked in, my 3-year-old, walked in as Gene Hackman's getting the shit beat out of him.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, Dad, is this movie scary? And I'm like, well, shit, I guess it is. Yeah, you need to go do something else. Like, and then he walks away, and I'm like, that was literally the only thing he couldn't have seen in this whole movie.
Right.
Like everything else would have been just fine,
What's scary, because he's 3, and none of us are 3, so yeah, the movie had no edge at all. There was nothing menacing about it.
Yeah, well, and he's watching a guy get the shit beat out of him, and he's just like, oh, apparently this is scary. It's like, and nobody's dressed as Batman. So,
I'm in a room.
You fucking put the main guy, the gray, what's the gray-haired guy's name, and then who's the
Gandalf? Who are you talking about?
The antagonist of the whole thing.
Oh, Dennis Farina.
Yeah, so you put
Ray Bones.
You put Bones in a fucking Batman costume. My son walks in and goes, oh man, this is great. Can I get pretzels?
I thought he was Spider-Man now.
Yeah,
no?
Well, no, he's switched to Batman now.
Oh, that's right, Baguano, that's right. So, look, I'm in a room with 2 guys that love Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
More than life itself.
That's true.
Okay.
I don't know about life itself, but
it's up there.
Sure.
All right. I totally get what you're saying. I don't disagree with anything you're saying.
Oh boy.
I just love this movie. I just love it. It's
You're
like
not the
the
only
dialogue
one,
is so
man.
yeah,
it got really good reviews.
Right.
Yeah, and again, I don't want it to seem like I'm hating.
You can hate. I know you're not hating.
I'm not. No, here is the
I'm
bottom
not gonna
line.
outsider you.
I think what both John and I are both trying to say is, I think we both thought we were gonna watch a completely different movie than we were watching.
Right.
So
well,
essentially,
he had already seen it, but yeah.
All right, let me put it like this: Will watch the edited for TV movie.
What?
Like the version of this, like edited for TV.
It's like Disney Light.
I fucking feel like that's what I watched. Like, I feel like they just took Pulp Fiction and they were just like, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to just spray a hose. Put a fucking hose on Pulp Fiction and just see what happens.
Right.
And they were just like, you know what? This one's for everybody.
You know what? I felt like this was the everybody Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
And I agree. And I didn't dislike Pulp Fiction. It just wasn't my favorite movie of all time kind of thing.
Oh, my goodness.
And just because it was like, really? Oh, I mean, we talked about it. If you want to go back and listen to the Pulp Fiction,
Sure.
I gave my opinion on Pulp Fiction.
I don't understand why
I
you and
liked
I are
the movie. I liked the movie fine. It was just a lot of like, I didn't really need all this. I didn't really need all this. And this was more of a palatable Pulp Fiction
It's a
for
Pulp
the
Fiction
normal
you
guy.
could watch with your grandparents and not feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
to me,
sure.
this
And
felt like it felt like this.
There's nothing
a
wrong
place
with
for that, sure.
Yeah, there's
It
nothing
felt
wrong
like
with
this. It felt like this movie could have been rated R, and they were just like, guys, let's try to get this to PG.
Right.
Overnight.
There were some salty words.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it had language in there.
Indeed. But, like, I don't know. Maybe maybe what we want is fucking violence and terror and shit.
But it could have been the same movie almost exactly with no language whatsoever.
Yeah,
I could have watched it with my 10-year-old. You know,
correct. This could have been like, gangster kindergarten.
And still been really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, not lost anything.
So let's go back and say this. I think the premise is insanely great. I love the fact that Chili is this loan shark. He's a collector. He finds himself over here collecting money, gets sent over here to collect money. He gets sent over here to collect money. All of a sudden, this guy loves movies. Like, I'm in this guy's house. Hey, what about this? Hey, we're going to have some drinks. Yeah, and you know what? It's like, fuck, the movie business doesn't seem that crazy.
Right.
Even Chili Palmer's character was totally toned down. He'd never been he'd been brought in.
Right.
He'd never been in jail.
No record.
No record.
What a great point you're making. Because that's the thing, is like, you would think he would have gotten back there. They'd have been like, oh shit, we got a fucking live one, guys. But no, he's never been arrested. He's been shot at 3 times.
Twice
by accident. So I think we all agree it's watered down. But,
And there's a place for that.
Yep.
There is 100% and an audience for that.
Leo, sit down. I don't know how you got this far. You're so fucking dumb. But you're through. And I'm going to explain why. I hope you're not so dumb that you won't understand. Ray Bones is the man that you're dealing with now. And when Bones finds out what you did, he's going to take everything, including the sporty little hat you got on your head. And then most likely he'll shoot you, so you won't tell on him. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to hurt you. Now, you've got $310,000 in the bag here. I'm going to take the $300 you scammed from the airlines, and the $10 that's left over, I'm going to borrow from you and pay back at another time.
Wait, you take all my money, but you're borrowing part of it?
At 18%. Now, don't ask another fucking question. I'm leaving now.
That's a fucking fair rate. No, seriously, like, you're loaning somebody money, and
you're forcing someone to loan you money.
Well, no, but you're okay. Let's just say you're loaning someone money, and you have no negotiation at all in the whole. Like, you have nothing.
18%.
18%. I'll fucking take it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
I get better credit card rates than that.
Yeah, everybody does. I'll fucking take it. Whatever. Like, over the course of, $10,000. That's fucking $1,800.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's good money.
Yeah, or is it 180?
I don't know. That's Willy Wonka math. I don't know.
It is Willy Wonka math.
I can't do 2%.
I can't do 2.
Well, the first thing that's got to go is the title. I mean, this writer's name, Murray Saffron, would be better than Lovejoy.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. You know what I'm thinking? Why don't you and I, we sit down, we write the script over where it needs it.
You could write one of these.
There's nothing to it. All you do, you get an idea, you set down what you want to say on paper. Then you hire somebody else to fill in the commas and shit where they belong, if you're not positive yourself. Maybe fix up the spelling where you have some tricky words. Although, I've seen some scripts, I know the words weren't spelled right. There was hardly any commas in it at all. So I don't think that's too important. All right, you get to the end. You write in, fade out. You done.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all there is to it. Then what the fuck do I need you for?
This was the greatest.
I love this interaction.
It's amazing.
You don't.
See, this is the kind of advice I needed from you when I was pitching my fucking dead wife idea movie.
Here's the thing, when you were doing that, nobody was paying attention because we didn't know what the fuck was going on. This is not the place, nor the time, nor the fucking format.
You're like, screenplay, just write it. It's easy. But I needed you to tell me that someone else could just put the commas and
Call
shit
me
in
on
there.
the phone. I don't know, like this. It's
No, because then you're just pacing all over the fucking place.
You're pacing too.
Rich, we're not going to help you kill your ex-wife, all right?
That's true.
No, that's not going to happen.
I will.
So the thing that I love about Chili is that he's commenting on this script. And he never reads it.
Never read it.
No, and so he gets, well, the first thing it's got to go is the title. I don't like these characters. She goes, oh, you read it? Or what? No, I haven't read it yet, but I will. It's just like, he's probably looking at like some guy's named Jeff with a G, and he's like, fuck this guy. We don't need him.
I brought you a copy of the script.
Oh, I already read it. Harry left a copy at the house.
Well, how'd you like it?
Well, it's not horrible.
Well, I don't like the title, and I don't like some of the characters in it.
So you read it?
Well, I haven't read it yet, but I will.
You and Harry make a great team.
Is that right?
Listen, I'm going to make a deal with them.
Oh, good. You found out a character you like for
No,
yourself?
I don't want to act in it. I want to produce it, especially if I help him get Martin.
Well, hey, that's fair, huh?
Yeah. So what do you get out of it?
Is that why you came down here to ask me that?
I want to know.
Well, why would anyone want to be in the movies?
Yesterday you were a loan shark.
Yeah, but I was never that into it.
So I think the most unbelievable thing about this movie is that he likes these old-ass shitty movies that are like stage play acting.
On my notes, it says this. I'm reading it. And it just says this. Can you guys actually watch old fucking movies?
No.
Like, I mean, I get it all the time. Like, dude, you gotta watch this John Wayne thing. You gotta do this or whatever. Like,
no.
Like, dude, I swear to God, like the oldest movie with old actors, I'm on Golden Pond. That's it. Like, that's where I draw the line.
No, I wait for those people
I'm going to go back
die,
farther.
and
I
then
think
watch
the oldest movie that I can watch and look forward to watching is Blazing Saddles.
Okay, God damn it.
That's about it.
That doesn't count, though. Because that's
timeless.
Okay, God damn it. Okay.
Star Wars for me. Thanks.
Okay, fuck. Okay. All right, I'm going to one-up it. The Graduate.
Yes, very good.
Watchable.
I like it after he graduated.
Borderline.
Yeah, borderline. Feels like I'm going to lose my mind. All right, so I'd say The Graduate, maybe the oldest movie I like. That's like in the 60s, right?
I actually watched Casablanca.
By the way, Blazing Saddles was a good fucking choice. And
It seems like a safe choice, but okay.
And what the
fuck? It's pretty true,
It's
though.
easy to say
I
you
think
like
that's about
Blazing
the oldest.
Saddles.
No, what was
everyone
that?
likes Blazing Saddles.
You want back in? Okay, we'll get you back in.
Pull that fucking mic over to you, then.
All right,
Goddamn
hold
it.
on.
All right, we got Casey back.
I've never sat here.
All right, so did you guys actually watch old movies with your parents or anything?
No, okay. So when I was in Germany,
So let's not talk about it
Like
now.
Footloose?
No, stop.
you want to talk about this later?
No.
By the way.
Why does somebody listen to me?
No.
Footloose or Pause,
listening
guys.
to you.
Murder
I'm
on
seeing
the
you.
Nile? Agatha Christie, Murder on the Nile?
Maybe.
Or Orient Express?
Yeah.
Anyway, the one where they murder on the boat
On the
is an
what?
Agatha Christie movie. The lead girl who was actually the murderer, spoilers, sorry, looked just like my
Fucking asshole.
second grade girlfriend, who is the person that is responsible for me liking pale redheads
Who the
because she was
fuck
a pale,
has a girlfriend
she
in
was a
second
pale red.
grade?
I mean, you know. She was responsible for me being into redheads with freckles.
So if you had ended up with this girl in second grade, would you picture her as a second grader when you got old?
That is absolutely true. I'd be
played.
having sex with
Well
that
played,
second
sir.
grader right now.
Hey.
You see that? The way the man just went right over? Maybe we could get Chili Palmer up here. You could fix my railing to give way like they do in the movies. I invite the man up here to have a look at my view, get him to lean over the railing.
It's the dumbest idea I ever heard.
Here's the thing, Bear. I want to produce movies. I mean, what's the point of living in L.A. unless you're in the movie business? And I mean high up in it. And that's the reason why Harry's going to produce this Mr. Lovejoy with me, not Chili Palmer.
This was the worst idea, killing him ever. Why did he think that he could get away with killing Mexico's kingpin nephew's brother's son?
Well, the thing is that, like, actually, when he got there, he didn't give a fuck about his nephew. He just goes, I want to know what happened to him, and I want my money.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Like, hey, I think if they'd have just been like, hey, we shot him, and he fell into a cliff, and your money is over there. And,
You'd have been fine with
you know,
it.
like, and also, like, who the fuck wants anything out of a goddamn fucking airport locker anyway? Like, are you kidding me? I could open that up. It could blow up.
And why would you tell Yayo that there's DEA agents? Why wouldn't you just say your money's in this locker, I'm out of here, and let him get fucking busted?
I think the best thing that could happen would be you go up and you open it up and you get arrested. The worst thing that could happen is someone played a mean trick and it's just confetti. You know, and you think
It's like a Jack in the Box pops out.
You think I'm getting $500,000, and it's just like
it's just a bunch of
but
snakes.
it's not even good confetti. It's like fucking 3 champagne poppers, like, and one's a
Like
dud. You know, like, and like 2 streamers shoot out, and they don't even go on you. You got like 1 strand of red on you. You're like, fuck.
Oh, Martin, for Christ's sake. Just, you know,
I'm doing Shylock instead of a Shylock.
Right.
All right, what's my motivation? The acquisition of money, to collect, to inflict pain if I have to. Guy splits with 15 large of my money, I go after him. What the hell do you think I do?
Martin, look at me.
I am looking at you.
Now look at me the way I'm looking at you. Put it in your eyes. You're mine, asshole, without saying it.
Okay. How about this?
What are you telling me? That you're sleepy? That you want to go to bed?
Again, I have to point out the acting in this movie. It's fucking amazing.
It's Travolta.
Yeah, Danny goes from douche actor to a Shylock to sleepy to Shylock.
Yeah, the thing about it is that, and John is right, Travolta is he just had it.
He killed the whole movie.
He figured this character out and just fucking nailed it. I mean, and he carries the whole thing.
Right.
Honestly, everything around
he's almost
him,
in every scene, almost.
Well, but everything around him that's happening is just okay.
He's basically Vincent Vega without the gun or the
Correct.
heroin.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Chill
So here we go.
Which is amazing because I heard the weekend that he did this, he actually had Saturday Night Fever.
Did you just crack yourself up?
I'm fucking completely at a loss. Right now. I gotta slow clap that.
Roadhouse. All right, guys, you know what time it is?
Random question time.
All right, so each week we do a thing called 5 questions. It's where I ask random questions to a producer or a listener or a guest, and then Rich asks a 6th question, making it 6 question time. And if you get all 6 right, you win a gold-plated forearm, as well as a pinky toe. And you get your name on a plaque in an area in my house that no one will ever see.
Ashley was supposed to be doing 5 questions today, but she's sick. Couldn't
Ashley
make it.
C?
Ashley C.
Do you worry about her when she's
I do.
sick? Yeah.
Don't try to make this weird.
Yeah. What do you mean? You have a little bit of
We made it weird whenever we talked about killing her husband.
You have a little bit
She's
of a
got
crush.
red hair. Right?
I don't have a crush.
I think it's a crush.
We have a connection, not a crush.
It's like a Wi-Fi connection, though. Like,
Right. It's exactly like a Wi-Fi connection.
All right,
She
so-
talks to me, I talk to her. That's it.
Ashley's got red hair?
No, she really doesn't.
Then why are you wasting your time, man?
That's true. That is absolutely true.
Thank you.
And she's married.
And there's that.
There is that.
Roadhouse.
And stop making it weird.
So 5 questions tonight is going to go to John, the bass player.
Bring it.
And man, we're glad you finally made it.
Thanks
Dude,
for
your
having
voice
me.
sounds cool. I'm glad
Thanks,
you're not bald. I thought you were. It's super weird.
We were all concerned. We actually had a meeting.
Yeah, I was just like,
meeting?
Jesus, there's a bald guy.
You guys
with a-
realize there's
But what if he's bald?
there's no video
Of
here.
what?
This is all
No, people
audio.
can even hear bald.
You can
there's
hear
like
bald? Okay,
there's
stop.
aerodynamics
All
of
right,
the sound
bring it.
waves going across your bald
Let's
head.
ratchet
By the
that
way,
sh-
John
ratchet that
just
shit
got
back.
engaged.
Boom,
We should
motherfuckers.
mention.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you. Give me some right there on
He's
the
marrying
face.
future Rich's daughter.
That's right.
Yeah,
Future
true.
Rich's
She
daughter.
does. They do look a lot alike.
A lot.
The
So you got
creepy shit I
engaged?
could say right now, man. But
What
I'm
is
not gonna.
the lucky guy's name?
You know him as your dad.
Yeah. Dude,
You
that's
guys
so
are
Nice
tight.
guy.
That's so amazing. You're
I know, thanks.
marrying a 78-year-old gangster.
Whatever, dude. He's hot.
Yeah, I agree.
I kind of get it.
Because he'd kick my ass if I didn't. No, are you? So that's amazing. So
Thank
you
you,
got
thank you,
engaged.
thank you.
How long you guys been
Like a
together?
week.
Congratulations on your engagement.
Congratulations on the engagement. That is
To your
Thanks,
awesome.
guys.
super hot fiance.
Thank you. Yeah, she's ridiculous hot.
Who wears trendy clothes and neat hats.
It's true. She likes
Who's
these
that?
badass
Do we
hats.
know her?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
met her.
you
We
met
met
her
her
at
the
the
same
party.
day that you met him that you
What's
forgot
her name?
about.
Like super pretty, long black hair.
Her
Heather.
name's older Zoe.
Yeah, it looks kind of like Zoe. I don't want to make it creepy, but she kind of looks like Zoe.
All right. So are you ready for 5 questions?
No.
All right.
Bring
So the way that 5 questions works is I'm going to ask you 5 questions. You can you have no lifelines. You get them all wrong. You actually win a throw over the stairs.
All right, I'm good.
Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Are you ready for this, John, the bass player?
Yes.
Is it John the bassist or John the bass player?
Bass player.
John the bass player. Okay. Here we go. John Travolta. Welcome Back, Kotter. Grease. Look Who's Talking. Or Pulp Fiction.
Fuck that Pulp Fiction.
That
and
is
then and then Welcome Back, Kotter.
No, and then Grease. But
no, fuck that. No.
I did not ask you to put them in order. Also, Casey, you are not being questioned
Pulp
here.
Fiction, hands down, but, I mean, Welcome Back, Kotter was awesome.
Look who's talking.
Here's the thing. What?
Look who's talking.
Okay,
That
by the way...
actually was pretty good.
They were talking, by the way, John...
I'm going to retract my request to use Will with one L as a lifeline.
By the way,
Effective right
you
the fuck now.
fucking nailed this question. There's no one else in the world that would have known that he was the coolest motherfucker ever as Vincent Vega, but yet a fucking teenage heartthrob on Welcome Back, Kotter.
Thank you.
That went on to do so many things. It was a trick question, and you got it fucking right.
Fucking A right, I did.
Let's hear it for it.
Clearly, y'all never saw Danny Zuko, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, question
Fuck that Juan
2.
Epstein was ruling that shit.
Question 2, here we go. Now, so in the movie, he got dropped off by Nation Rent-A-Car.
Nationwide is on
National.
our side.
And then we saw later that everyone had a minivan. I'm going to fucking ask you this, and I'm hoping that you might know the answer. Minivans actually kick ass. Yes or no?
Don't judge me for this, but yeah, they kind of.
The answer is yes. You
They're really
can hide
badass.
things in there. Dude, it's fucking crazy.
It's
They're
like a mini RV.
It's like a
Jaret
goddamn.
went in a minivan recently, and he decided they were awesome.
Dude, they're the
fucking
greatest
awesome.
things of all time.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it's like you're in a GoBot. You know, like it's you're like fucking dropping around. Just guess what? I'm gonna fucking make this into a fucking Chuck E. Cheese in my car or whatever.
He liked them so much that he actually suggested that I get one, but not him.
Yeah, no, not him.
You should.
You.
And
Definitely.
You should. Yep, 100%. All right, here we go.
2 for 2.
That is 2 for 2. Number 3.
All right.
Now this one is tough. In real life, Gene Hackman would have whooped Dennis Farina's ass.
Oh yeah, hands down.
True or false?
Yeah, true.
That is
you
true,
guys have seen
100%.
Hoosiers and shit, right? He didn't.
Yes, yes, 100%. Okay, dude, I think we're on the same. You want to be best friends?
Did you guys just become best
and
friends?
Starting now.
Okay.
All
Do you
right.
love your John? All right, here we go.
You might have a new bass player.
So, question number 4. Here we go. So, an omelet appetizer shows up at the table. They're egg white omelets. There's 2 of them. They're surrounded by tomatoes. Okay. Do you punch the person that ordered them in the face? Shun the person that ordered them in the face. Ask if they are an asshole, and also, do you ask, hey, what are you, a fucking asshole that never heard of calamari? Or D.
Okay, I think you're on E now. but-
No, this is D.
All right, D.
Do you grab hold of the waitress and ask, hey, is there queso?
Or
Oh,
E.
fuck. This is
All of the
tough.
above.
I'm going to go with E, also known as D. Where's the queso?
Here's the thing. You dump some queso in a fucking egg white omelet surrounded on tomatoes and fucking give everybody a fork. It may be the greatest appetizer of all time. Everybody wins.
Yes.
Fantastic job by you. All right, now this one is really, really tough. We're going to go to question number 5. And this one, I'm hoping that you get this one right. Rich is A, socially awkward.
Man, I hope there's an all of the above at the end of this. but
B,
okay.
passively aggressive.
Okay, very good.
C, oddly cocky musically.
Oh, shit.
Or D, actually a really good dude. Or E,
Thank you for
Can't
giving
do
me
all
an
of the
E.
above now.
all of the above.
Yes! I was waiting for that. I'm going to have to go with E.
Is all of the above. That's
Yes.
right. Rich, you are socially awkward, passive aggressive, oddly cocky musically,
XO.
and actually a really good dude. We all love you, Rich.
Thanks.
And John, you've done it. You've done it. You've come here and you have gotten all 5 questions correct.
He gets the chocolate
It
factory.
is now time for your bonus question from Rich. Here we go.
John.
Rich.
John Travolta is married to Kelly Preston, who arguably is one of the hottest girls that's ever lived on the planet.
Oh, my God. You're killing me.
He has also been photographed kissing a dude. Is he gay?
Wait, hold on. No, this is a ABC. Is
Okay,
he
thank you.
okay? So give him the AB.
All right.
Is he A, gay?
Gay.
Is he a gay?
Is he B, not gay because he's married to Kelly Preston?
Right. Or is he C, just partying?
Thanks for bailing me out. I'm going to have to go with C,
He is
maybe.
just
partying.
That's right. He is just partying. That is right.
Look, if I gave you Leo's money, you'd have Ray Bones all over your ass, and that's a whole new kind of trouble.
Who?
Ray Barboni. He lives in Miami. He owns Leo now that Momo's dead.
Who the fuck is Momo? Jesus Christ, where do you get these names?
I'll tell you what I'll do for you, Harry. I'll go out to the airport tomorrow morning when it's crowded. I'll check it out. If there's no problem, I'll get you your money.
But I wouldn't get my hopes up, Harry.
Maybe I should call this Ray Barboni character and see if he wants to invest in my movie.
Don't waste your time, Harry. He's not a movie fan. Hey, come on, give me the key.
Oh, Harry.
You know what we skipped?
We didn't skip anything.
What did we skip? Bette Midler.
Oh, yeah, we skipped Bette Midler.
We skipped Bette
She's not
Cameo.
even credited.
No, it's a
I love
cameo.
her.
Dude, when
She
she
looked pretty good.
Yeah, you know,
Right?
I
You
thought
could cut
the
her
same
head.
thing.
That?
Yeah. Oh,
Are
no,
you
no.
kidding me? I'm me. I was
No.
like, Jesus Christ.
You cut the head off of that, and
what do
that
you mean
is
the head? What a fuck.
She's ugly as
That's
shit.
where the beautiful
That
she
is
is.
so mean.
I don't.
She looks
give
like
a
fucking
shit.
Ernest Borgnine in the face.
Yes.
You got to cut her
Oh
head off.
my God.
Yeah,
that
but
is
her body
so
was
mean.
amazing.
What?
She's Bette Midler.
Oh my
I
God.
don't give a
it's Bette
shit who she
Midler.
is.
Do you have any idea how rare it is that I actually agree with Rich? This is dating back like 20 years maybe. And
Dude,
yeah,
I'm
I'll
not
go ahead
kidding.
and
Like,
agree with it.
there's no way that you guys think that she's. I mean, I don't think she's ugly. Like,
I mean, you don't have to cut her head off. You can put a bag over
Dude, she
it.
looks like she was raised in the
Hey,
ugly
that's
forest
fucked.
by a pack of fucking ugly
Oh,
wolves.
the
She's
head
ugly.
cut off was fine, but the bag fuck.
Yes, that's too far.
That's
That's
a
too
really
far.
good
All
point.
right.
So decapitation is okay.
Right.
But
I understand.
did you guys ever know that you're not my hero? So she comes in with the fur coat.
Right.
He's chilling. He's like in a fucking conversation with somebody sitting in his own little bar or whatever. And then the fur coat comes off. And, like, what's the decision you make at this point? Hey, your friend died. Here's
Dude,
his wife.
He's dead, dude. I'm all over
But
that.
you're in debt to her or whatever. Those things are big, aren't they?
both of them.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
Thank you.
Gotta ask you for that key back.
Wait a minute. The setup didn't work and you want the key back?
Bo said if you didn't open the locker, the deal's off.
You serious? This is how you guys do business? I'm surprised you're not dead. Look, there's no fucking way you're gonna get the key, okay? Unless you put a gun to my head and then maybe we'll talk. Now move away from the fucking car.
I don't need a gun for you.
All right, slow down, breathe through your mouth slow. Breathe.
He's like, what's wrong with you? Did you see all this in some movie where you got beat up a lot? Like, it's so great.
Okay, you were talking about him, John Travolta, being like a superhero. I felt like they had enough scenes where he like walked the walk. Like he did a lot of talking, and you're like, yeah, but I mean, he seems too badass, and he's not really doing anything. Like they had this scene, they had him throwing him down the stairs. I felt like there was just enough.
I'm
to
not
where
saying
they're
that- I don't-
okay, he's a badass. He actually can handle himself when he needs to.
I'm not saying that it was overly done. I'm just saying that this was that movie that when he actually got punched in the face, I was super surprised.
So like at the end, yeah.
Yeah, I
right.
was just like, I don't ever want this
right.
to
'cause
happen.
that was
to
part
him.
of the plot, and you
Sure,
yeah,
whatever. But so during this thing, like when he was walking into a dark room, I wasn't anxious. Like I was just like, well, he'll figure this out.
Right.
Everything will be just fine.
I think all of the interactions between James Gandolfini and John Travolta are amazing.
So good. And because you can tell he's almost starstruck by him. because he's been in because he goes, how many movies you been in? And he's like 60, and he just gets down there and just like, oh my god.
I just love how he wins those people over by just being genuinely interested in them.
Yeah.
You know, like you were in movies, you were a stuntman, and he like is and then that's why he kills Delroy at the end, helps him kill him because he just was like, this is a good guy. I like this guy way better than I like this other guy.
Have you guys ordered? Because I really have something after this. Can we order? Excuse me. Can you? Hi, what's your name?
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. I feel like an omelet. Can you make an egg white omelet? But with shallots, but the shallots only slightly brown, very little olive oil, and no salt. Okay, why don't you bring one for the table? We'll pick on it. I know. How about having those strawberry frappes? You know, little drinks with little strawberries in them? And bring 2 straws for Harry.
You've rubbed elbows with these Hollywood people. Are they like this?
No.
They're not.
No, nobody's like this. I mean, I get that it probably happens or whatever, but like, nobody's like going to lunch and being like, I want a white omelet or whatever.
Well, in the trivia, the author talks about Martin Weir's character is based on his interactions with Dustin Hoffman. So basically, this is how he felt like Dustin Hoffman acted when he had meetings.
Really?
The whole getting into character bullshit that he was doing in front of Chili, that's supposed to be based on Hoffman too.
And I assume
so all of this is Dustin Hoffman based.
Right.
That's interesting. And we didn't talk about the fact that fucking Danny DeVito had test drove his minivan, and he fucking bought one.
Oh, that's right.
Because fucking minivans are the shit.
I agree.
Like, nobody
They're
wants
badass.
to be there. Nobody wants to be in one, but they have all of the stuff. And all the thing. So he drives up in it, parks in some fucking front row parking space, and just rolls in. I mean, Jesus Christ. Also, by this time, we realized that anytime anyone takes a shit, they're reading Danny DeVito's book.
Yes, right. You know, and if you go to the airport,
it's just right there for sale.
And every single magazine that's on the shelf was Danny. Did you notice that?
No.
Like when they're standing there, he's waiting for the kid to come bring him the bag from putting in the locker so he can give him $20. Every single magazine behind him on the magazine rack in the airport had a Danny DeVito.
Which, by the way, is one more reason why this movie could never be made again.
Because they don't have magazines in
No,
airports?
they do have that.
Okay.
But because you can't walk up to some dude with a duffel bag and be like, hey, can you go put this
They'll
in
go
this
straight
locker?
to the cops.
Yeah, that will never happen.
Well. What have we here? C-18. Now, I wonder what this could be. A locker key? But where's the locker?
I checked the bag at the airport.
Which terminal? Which terminal?
Sovereign.
You found Leo, huh? You found him, you took the poor bastard's money, you put it in a locker all ready to go.
So this is, again, where it becomes watered down. Like, so you're going to send him to the airport. There's no
repercussions.
That's it. You just send him there.
I agree. I thought it was a little weird they didn't shoot him in the face and then go get the money. I thought that was a little weird.
It all got set up just nicely. Again, great fucking movie.
But it's like a Disney version of a mobster movie. Yeah,
it is.
Mobsters are a lot nicer than I thought they would be.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, just bit bygones.
What did you think of the ending? How they sort of twisted it into the
and
production?
made it into the movie.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I
love the fact that as he turned around, it was Harvey Keitel.
Right.
Who
Did
they
that
were,
just like,
they
you're
were,
like, oh my God!
Yeah, I did. I go.
I knew you would.
It just says, on my notes, it just says, they got Harvey! That's what it's with a bunch of exclamation points.
Right.
And he's like, fuck you, fuckball.
Because they mentioned him earlier, right?
Yeah, so they had mentioned him. So I believe it was Gene Hackman had mentioned him as like one of the guys who could play the gangster guy.
Right. The Shylock.
The Shylock. And what's funny is like all these fucking terms and shit, which I know nothing about.
Yeah, I never heard Shylock before either.
Yeah.
I heard Vig before, but not Shylock.
But yeah.
I don't even know what a Shylock. I don't know the difference between a Shylock and Shylock.
But then it gets crazier because they fucking roll out and it's Penny Marshall.
Right.
He's like one of the greatest directors of all time.
Right.
Fucking Laverne from Laverne and Shirley. You know, and then it just gets crazier and crazier as it's like a whole fucking airport they rented. And,
no, it's a studio.
That's a studio lot.
That's a studio lot, yeah. Exactly.
You would know that if you were in the show business.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Boom.
Right.
God damn
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Damn!
I am pushing the right
You're
button.
not pushing the right
I'm
button.
pushing
Or else
the
that
right
thing
button.
will fall on the
Every
floor.
take,
But
I'm
it's
pushing
all
the
right.
right button.
Where's that band man? Show him how to do it.
I don't know. Maybe.
What do you want to do, Harry?
Get it fixed.
Wrap. It's a wrap. Come back tomorrow.
Harry,
Fuck.
Harry, what are you doing? You should have gone into overtime to get that shot. This is only the second day. We're already 2 weeks behind. And do me a favor, all right, Harry?
Here's what I don't understand. Martin already told me that he loves it.
Look, buddy, I just don't think that Martin is right, okay?
Why the hell not?
Because he's too short.
Why does he keep pushing the away?
I love the reference to Get Shorty, you know, when they're on the beach.
Right.
So it wouldn't have been the same movie. I'm glad they cast it the way they did.
Yes, definitely.
I think even not having Samuel L. Jackson in it like made it less aggressive and you know, hey, it's watered down. This is a mob movie I could watch with my grandmother.
Right.
And almost with my kids,
Yeah,
actually.
pretty much.
I feel like maybe me and my kids could sit down and watch this. It's like a Disney fucking like there's a fawn, you know, and just it's like a
definitely watered down.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a good movie.
It is
for what
good.
it is.
So,
Yeah, for what it is, it's good.
So this is one of your favorite movies?
Yeah, really. I mean, the second I saw it, I loved it.
What is it you love about it?
I came off of Pulp Fiction, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is the greatest movie ever," and I didn't get it. Like, it just didn't connect with me.
God, that is
and
so
then I
insane.
immediately
Do you
saw this
realize
movie
how
like
it
the
makes
next
no sense.
year.
That's so insane.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you realize how insane that sounds?
Sure.
To everyone?
I mean, that's fine. But I immediately saw this movie
like, yes,
the
fuck
next
off.
year, and this was like, you know, John Travolta's on his big comeback.
Yep.
I saw this movie, and I was like, yes. It just connected with me, and I just thought it was funny. I wasn't looking at it as, oh, this is a gangster movie like Casino.
Right.
Or I needed some. I just thought the dialogue was so witty. It was so clever. The whole meta thing.
It's Tarantino light.
It was Tarantino light, and I wasn't a huge fan of Tarantino because I just thought Tarantino was always so over the top, and this wasn't over the top, and it just connected with me. I just really loved it.
So you have to do bingo on Thursdays from now on,
Right.
and you need to get your hairs did on Sundays
Because I'm old and I like old shit.
Dude, in old folks' homes, you just get all the STDs. Like, you think we all have the thing in the throat? Dude, they got it all in the vagina.
But all guys have HPV, so it doesn't even matter.
Apparently, like, who gives a shit? Like, right? So, HPV.
Yegret.
I feel like that was something that was invented by Hewlett Packard. That Hewlett Packard was just like, you know what we need is something that everybody would want to not have, but they get it anyway. It's like that one U2 album.
And you get it,
you know,
through,
like where everybody just fucking gets it. You know, it's just
you
like
get it through Compact with other people.
Oh, Compact.
Whoa.
Dude, did you say Compact? Did you say Compact? Fucking A. Dude, that is the fucking best joke
of
ever.
the night?
Yep,
Yes.
joke of the night.
Bravo.
Give it up for Mr. Rich
Hubert
Gonzalez. Hey, Will.
Yes,
You've
sir?
been super quiet during this movie.
Yeah, I drink too much.
Did you?
Fucking A.
You're my favorite, dude.
That's awesome.
You did all this research.
That
and
has the
shit.
opposite effect on me. I drink too much. I'm not going to.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaretgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
Brian Barnes.
I love Brian Barnes. He's a great guy.
The subject is "Avenge me, avenge me, Danny." So he says, "Hey, I stumbled onto your podcast while looking for movie reviews podcasts. My friend and I are starting one, and I wanted to hear how other people do it. I didn't realize until the introduction that the Jaret in the podcast was the Jaret from Bowling for Soup, of which I'm a huge fan. This is the best movie review podcast I've ever heard so far. Keep up the good work." Rich is right, by the way. Jaret needs to watch Lost.
I did not put that in there.
Okay.
He was actually in the email.
Also, you should review Memento.
You've never seen Lost?
I've never seen Lost.
Right?
The
Thank you,
freaking
Will.
Best TV show ever made.
I know.
Thank you,
I
Will.
get it.
Second
But
best
hold on.
TV show ever
Let's rewind.
Was that behind Breaking Bad?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
No, it's better than
Agreed.
Game of
but
Thrones.
here's the thing about.
I agree.
Here's the thing about. We were trying to do a show about. So we were going to do a podcast where we watched a television show,
Right.
and then we talked about it. And Rich wanted to do Lost, and it's like nobody gives a fuck about Lost.
No,
anymore.
I wanted
He
to do
does.
a relevant show that's now, and also a throwback show that people could reminisce on at the same
we
time.
couldn't agree on.
Right.
My
Well,
favorite thing is to let people watch Lost and then talk about it with them.
Yes.
Yes.
So badass.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But isn't that the thing with all television shows? Like, no, but like, no, it is too.
It's an extra.
No, but
it's
the
a
thing
special
is like
show.
as you when you watch something, for example, like I don't watch a lot of shows. I've seen Game of Thrones,
RuPaul's Drag Race,
which I'm not caught up on.
I promise not to spoil it for you.
We're on season 4 of Orange Is the New Black. But like, I just want to like when we're checking our mail and you're like, "Hey, Jared, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm great. What'd you think about this fucking Orange Is the New Black episode?" And you're not watching it.
Yeah, I don't watch that show.
Yeah, I know.
Word.
So the thing is that like you just assume everybody does.
Not really.
So, God damn it, stop it. Because nobody watches what you. Nobody likes The Bachelor.
Oh my God! Seriously, that's over a decade-long obsession.
By the
with
way,
him.
I have gone into a unhealthy black hole of Bachelor Nation. I am following.
The fuck is
I am
Bachelor
now.
Nation?
That's what they call all the fans of Bachelor. I used to just watch this season and I'd be done with it, and then the next season I forget everything that happened in the previous season. That's how I used to do it. The last Bachelor season and the Bachelor in Paradise season has been so good. I got sucked in to all the Twitter feeds. I follow all of them on Twitter now, and I listen to 4 podcasts about the Bachelor.
When are you listening
It
to all
is
this?
so interesting. I have an hour commute every day.
Give me
I
your
know, but
fucking man
how
card.
long are these fucking podcasts?
I mean, they're about an hour. I don't know.
Because you have an hour commute every. Because here's the thing,
To
like,
and from.
But dude, so when every other week I'm driving the kids up to 6 hours a day. I'm trying to keep up with 3 podcasts, and I can't do it. I mean, it's not enough time.
10 hours a week for me.
Yeah. So, but you're still watching all this TV.
You have
and
a
stuff
week.
too.
You have a week off. Like you have the kids a week, and then you don't have the kids a week. I have every single day.
Okay.
2 hours
Here's what
a
I'm saying,
day.
though, like, but then when do you watch
and
all these?
and I listen to it at lunch too. So I go walk at lunch and I eat at lunch. So that's a little
see?
longer. So that's
Right.
probably another.
So, but
hour.
when are you watching all
talking-
these goddamn television shows?
Because I can't
All
just sit
fucking
down
day.
in my computer and just work. I have to have background noise. So I have those kind of non-thinking sort of shows on, in my peripheral. So I'm working on code, and then on the side I just have like The Bachelor or Big Brother or something like that. It's just easy to watch.
Oh, so mindless television.
Yeah.
Like RuPaul's Drag Race.
Except RuPaul's Drag Race is a horrible show.
I haven't seen it this season. You don't like it?
I haven't seen it ever. I just know it's a horrible
It was
show.
really good last season, though. Hey, guys, thank you so very much for listening in to this episode of Jaret Goes to the Movies.
And we're sorry.
And, yeah, it could be our best or worst episode ever. And we'll let you guys decide. Why not check us out on Facebook at Jaret Goes to the Movies? And we are also on Twitter at Jaret Movies. My name is spelled Jaret. Rich's name is spelled Rich, but nobody gives a fuck. Thank you guys so very much for listening in. And guess what? We'll see you down the road.